Meanwhile, Delaware State playing just its third game of the season. Opened back on November 25th against Wake Forest. Did not play again until this past Thursday. Entry pass down low. The first two for Moses Wright.
You look up to the rim, you'll find Moses Wright more often than not.
Long three by Wiley is good.
Well, they're certainly going to try to do that. That's why Georgia Tech has a matchup zone defense. Great drive by Alvarado.
Rebound taken away by Usher. DeVoe sets his feet and hits.
You see Jordan Usher take it off the glass, grab it and go. Georgia Tech has multiple ball handlers. Alvarado, DeVoe, Bubba Parham, and Usher that can take it off the glass and create. You see Georgia Tech loves to play through the elbows, and Moses Wright. Get him involved.
Too easy for Moses.
It changes during the possession. They are really handsy. They get strips that leads to runouts.
Usher to Alvarado.
Just a crafty veteran with a will to win that's second to none.
Wright got tied up, stays with it, and he's got 6 for Georgia Tech early. Shot clock in single digits. Lucas can't handle it. Yellow Jackets with numbers. Parham drops it off to Alvarado for 2.
The home crowd sometimes makes you think you can't do things on the road. So you really have to bring self-confidence to the game.
With the shot clock running down, Miles Carter. Khalid Moore from the corner, and the 3 is good.
Khalid Moore is their biggest guy. He stands about 6'7".
Basket is good.
Outside shots, and Cam Hayes, the freshman, gives them a huge lift in the backcourt.
Great ball movement, but DeVoe missed the 3, and now Carter in transition. Now this is a team that had 40 turnovers combined in its first 2 games. Miles Carter at the other end, a little thievery, the basket +1.
And it's those type of plays that gives a team a little more confidence, momentum. Oh, they left the rim open. The door was wide open.
8 for 3, not close. And turned over by Delaware State. Alvarado in for the easy 2. He's got 6. Delaware State beating Georgia Tech down floor.
If you're going to have to play a bigger guy in the post, that's where you could struggle. The advantage is offensively, the ability to take bigger guys away from the basket.
Great pass from Wright, and Parham connects.
And when you have 5 guys that are almost like size, you can switch really comfortably.
Regala hits the 3.
A couple of minutes, Georgia Tech seems to have kind of settled in a little complacency against Delaware State.
Good recognition, knowing Alvarado had the 2 fouls.
They're suffering without their home court advantage of the crowd.
But that's why we watch sports, right? We watch for UMBC to beat Virginia as Carter gets an and 1. And again, that is par for the course with Josh Pastner and Georgia Tech. Alvarado over Wiley. Yes. Parham can't connect.
Yeah, there's the lack of size that hurts Georgia Tech at the rim.
How about Miles Carter, one-man wrecking crew? He's got 13.
Delaware State much more active in the last 10 minutes of the first half.
Alvarado has a dozen, his second to 3. He came off the bench in the first half, and both teams to their original starting lineups. DeMarco Balcom on the cut, and it's an 8-point game.
You don't want to have to rely on your execution in the half court.
The follow by Ronald Lucas, the junior from Baltimore. Alan Griffin with a block to save the game at the end of regulation. Maybe the biggest block since Hakeem Warwick.
Get quality
turnover
looks
by Georgia Tech. Robinson up ahead. The basket counts. And Amir Bennett to the free throw line. Positive test out of one of those practices, well, then things shut down, and that's exactly what happened. One contact practice, there was a positive test.
And you have to play under pressure, and the only way you get that pressure is from practice. So I'm sure he'll mix it up as the season goes on. Some days contact, some days no contact.
Robinson, the freshman, misses. Lucas, the putback.
As they continue to grow and prepare for the ACC, and blocking out is definitely one of them.
There's Alvarado again. He's got 18.
Paid so well with great vision. And what a beautiful
That's where you
cut
miss the
against
crowd,
the
right, Paul? I mean, those are a couple of plays by a guy who's always been a spark plug. Build some momentum, don't you?
Absolutely. The crowd would get into what you do. Look at these back cuts. Just beautiful by Georgia Tech. To Georgia in basketball, it's one of the best in terms of Division I prospects.
Wright the steal, Alvarado, and he's got 20, his third 20-point game of the season.
Wright didn't play basketball early in his career. Tennis, swimming. Seems like he was fresh when it came to the basketball game, and he didn't have any bad habits.
Great feed to Alvarado, who's got a chance for a three-point play.
This is right. His passion energizes his talent.
Alvarado again, drops it off to Wright. Hello.
Well, you can call it motor, you can call it passion. Moses Wright plays the game. You got to be relevant, Denise. You got to be relevant.
Alvarado again, heat check. Oh, he's Prometheus. 29. Alvarado again, a point away from 30. And instead, Moses Wright, the friendly roll. He's got 14.
You love his versatility.
Unanswered. Carter. Here comes Wright. Alvarado again. Back to Moses Wright for the exclamation.
This is a 2-on-0 break. Let me give it up to my brother. Yes, sir. Georgia Tech, a big. On his low post back to the basket game and his defensive game inside. So Moses Wright has gotten a dose of perimeter and post player development.
Carter knocks it down. He's been quiet after 14 in the first half. You think about it, though, it's not just guys like Moses Wright. It's A.D. Gay, who really developed in his time at Georgia Tech. Rodney Howard, the turnaround, that's good. It was goaltending and a chance for a three-point play. Not there. Rebound, Gigaburia. Good feed down low to Rodney Howard.
At full strength, it's going to be tough to deal with. They got Earl Timberlake back, one of their top freshmen. NC State is going to be right there in the mix. Georgia Tech with this experienced backcourt. 225-pound real point guard. And he's a point forward, point guard, and Scotty Barnes next to him. Love still doesn't shoot the ball well, but he's a strong physical lead guard. R.J. Davis, terrific from Archbishop Stefanak, and then play Tech. Nice high-low by Georgia Tech.
The bigs getting involved. Saba to Rodney Howard.
And that's what you want to see if you're Josh Pastner. You're not looking at the score, you're looking at the execution, you're looking at the approach. That's a sign of unity among the team. The chemistry is good. These guys like each other. They are great guys. Georgia Tech really has to recruit high-character guys. And you see Josh Pastner on the court and trying to coach this play up.
Shaheed Medlock, the up and under. The bench loves it.
No, they're the scout team. You know, they do the hard work in practice. If you're a really good walk-on, you try to make your teammates better. You don't try to make them look good in practice.
Paul, what does Georgia Tech take away from this game? As Rice banks it in.
At a time, it's a cliche, but it's true, especially in this climate. And they can be easily in the top half of the ACC, which is wide open.
The Yellow Jackets win it. Final score 97-69.